up and going there. Hello, and thank you all again for watching this week's show and podcast. Before we go any further, I have an announcement. Actually, I have a few announcements, but I'll go ahead and start with the most obvious one. We have, in fact, let me go ahead and switch you over to this.
Hi, everybody.
All right, we have worked out the name problem that has been plaguing us forever. I am now Zek.
And I'm now Cord.
That is my social tag. You can refer to me as Zek, and you can refer to Cord as Cord. From now on, that is exactly what we're going to be doing. So we're going to be going by those because we just don't want the confusion of everything.
See, look, this is Cord. Look, and look. Turn that way. This way. It doesn't matter. See, this is Zek right here.
Oh, cool.
To avoid any confusion, you can see it in our title too.
All right, the next thing, and I'm going to get right into this because I just had this come up this morning. I just got a confirmation on it. Nicehash has software in it that is allowing hackers into your computer. This is a level 1 announcement.
This is an emergency announcement.
Yeah, this is emergency.
This is an emergency announcement.
Twice I had been hacked by people getting to my computer. I suspected that the problem was being caused by in fact, give me just a second. Twice I had been hacked. I had been suspecting that it was Nicehash that was doing it, a program that allows you to mine Ethereum and Bitcoin and other stuff like that. I have absolutely confirmed beyond a shadow of a doubt just this morning that this piece of malware is incorporated into Nicehash. And although I don't 100% know if this is what's causing it, this is what Windows 11 is detecting that is inside the computer, and it's pretty straightforward. This appears to be exactly what it is that is allowing people to get in to my computers, two different setups. Only Nicehash is the common factor, and this program is inside Nicehash. It is letting people into your computer. You need to be aware of this. You need to be careful, and you need to watch out for Nicehash. I'll have more on this. I've gone ahead and I've submitted this to Linus Tech Tips, and I may submit it to some other ones. But right now, I want you guys to be aware. Nicehash is a dangerous program. It is letting people into your computer. Twice I have been caught off guard by people getting in, and yeah, I want you all to be aware. Nicehash is letting people into your computer. You need to first completely just eradicate the program, and then for the rest of you who can, isolate this like I did, keep it on the side, and then now I should be okay, and I should still be able to mine without people seemingly hitting my accounts like they were doing before. Nicehash the program is letting people into your computer. This is a level 1 emergency because there are so many people out there who use this program to do hey, what's up, Word?
And I have a question about this now, and this is Windows 11. This is just for me because I don't know much about it. And the audience,
it'll happen on any Windows.
You have the most updated security and stuff, correct?
Yeah,
you have the most updated
security. Now, Microsoft must have just picked this up because I just got this prompt this morning. So they must have just became aware of it themselves. But we're some of the first people who seem to be able to recognize it. And at least, I'm telling you now, just watch out for Nicehash. It's definitely a kind of... It's bad news.
Was it certified? Did you get it from like a Microsoft store or Pay store?
No,
is it a download?
I downloaded this off of the Nicehash website.
So it's an app, right?
Yeah, it's basically, it's a program. You download it, you install it. It allows you to use your video card and CPU processor and stuff like that to be able to mine Bitcoin and Ethereum and stuff like that. This thing is letting people into your computer. And I'm warning everybody right now.
So you out there, don't mess with Nicehash then.
Yeah, all right. Next on the list, of course, we've told you about the Nicehash problem, and we told you that I am now Zek, and
I'm
of
now
course
Cord.
This is now Cord. The next, let me go ahead and do a couple of quick notes here and let you know what we're going to do today. End of season review for Boba Fett. There are spoilers in this review.
Yeah, so just gonna talk about it.
When we get started on it, just be aware that you may want to skip past that. We are cutting the format down from 30 minutes down to 23 minutes, so this will only be 23 minutes today, and once again, 23-minute podcast or YouTube video, depending on where you listen to us. Halo, we got to watch the first episode of that this week. incredible. I look forward to talking about that a little bit. And TikTok trend goes out of control. 50 people charged. Orbeez.
Those Orbeez, these Orbeez.
Yep.
What's with the Orbeez, everybody? Shooting people.
But hold off before that. I'm going to go ahead and turn this over to you. You've got the Book of Boba Fett. Spoilers, guys.
All right,
Be aware,
spoilers.
and it's all yours, Cord.
And all right, thank you, Zach. And if you could just show my awesome.
I know that you sit on the throne of your former employer.
Nope.
All right, yeah, that one's good.
All right, I'll take that one.
All right, everybody. All right, we'll tune it over to me then. Okay. I want to say it was all great. Boba Fett was honestly a mixer bag for me. I especially enjoyed the way they spent enough time going into why Boba Fett just shows them in and they taught him about family and stuff.
Right.
And that's what's kind of messed up. And I like the part about Boba Fett. Now, audience, this is the part that I didn't like. I didn't like the stuff about the Mandalorian in there. I liked seeing Luke Skywalker and stuff again, but I want to see that in the Mandalorian season. I wanted to see more Boba Fett doing his stuff.
It's kind of weird. It's like, what'd you say, Mandalorian season?
The Mandalorian shows up, and then there's a whole episode of the Mandalorian when there's only like 6 or 7 episodes of the Boba Fett. There's 8 episodes.
But now I didn't get a chance to watch the Book of Boba Fett, so this is all kind of news to me. But from where you're sitting on it, was it still good? Did it still feel like they really got into Boba Fett? And they got into his backstory, and they got into kind of who he is and all that kind of stuff.
For the Boba Fett stuff, yeah, like the Boba Fett stuff was good. I wanted to see more Boba Fett, and I wanted to see more of this gang of mod people that he had with him. And I liked the Wookiee that attacked him, and he befriended, and he hired the bounty hunter. His hired muscle gang he had of these cool mod people who go and they modify parts of their bodies, like they'll go get cyber eyes and cyber hands and stuff to hit people with, and you know,
cool,
they're like Frankie from One Piece.
I promise I will absolutely try to get over there this week, and I will try to I'll try to watch that because I've watched everything up to I watched all the Mandalorian stuff so far, and I do want to watch. Wait, Mandalorian season 3 or Mandalorian season 2?
At the end of Mandalorian season 2, they give a teaser for Boba Fett.
Yeah.
They give a teaser for Boba Fett. They just show Boba Fett go shoot Bib Fortuna, who was Jabba's advisor in Return of the Jedi. He just sat there. He got a little bigger, you could tell, but he was Jabba's advisor in Return of the Jedi. The Twi'lek, who would be translating to Jabba.
I remember that. Yeah, he was in the third of the original movies.
Yeah, he would translate before C-3PO was
I
Jabba's
remember
toy.
that.
So.
That's actually
he
really,
took
really
over
cool.
Jabba after Jabba died. After
all right.
choked him
So
out.
end of season. What yay or nay on watching the Book of Boba Fett from Disney Plus?
I say yay on the watching it, and the part I don't like about it is that you kind of have to watch it to see what's going on in Mandalorian season 3, and see what's up with Baby Yogurt.
Baby Yogurt.
Okay, so just remember,
I'm sure they'll turn him into a Jedi.
You have to see what's up with Baby Yogurt's mithril armor. That's 4 words. That's
all right.
Want to sum it up? 4 words. Baby Yogurt's mithril armor.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. So good news, guys. We're actually a bit ahead. We're doing really well. I want to touch one more time. Nicehash, guys, watch out for that. Isolate the virus. Get that out of the way. Yes, on end of season review for Boba Fett. Go with it. Watch it. Totally worthwhile.
You have to.
In fact, actually, you'll be hard-pressed to find anything on here that we don't recommend. We don't tend to put stuff that we don't recommend. We want to be as positive as possible and keep an air of positivity for this channel. So,
but if it's awful, we want to be honest with you as well. Like, we're not just going to, like...
Which kind of brings me into the next thing we're going to go through. TikTok trend goes out of control. 50 charged Orbeez. I only just became aware of this in the last couple of days.
What's up with the Orbeez? You were talking about that the other day.
Orbeez are these little balls. You expose them in the water, and they turn into these gel-like beads that you can do stuff with. They feel really weird. There have been a number of YouTubers who have made careers and massive, incredible videos on Orbeez. I mean, there's just these little gel balls and stuff like that. The problem is, in fact, I do not have a specific reference for. I first picked this up on
That's okay. Just tell us what
on
happened.
Yahoo News.
Tell us what
But
happened.
basically, what happened is it kind of became a TikTok trend that people were loading these things into. Oh yeah, and we'll tackle Halo after this.
All right, yeah. We'll do that together.
Basically, what ended up happening. In fact, give me just a second. I want to go ahead and I want to jump this over here. Do I have? I don't know. I've got a bunch of random stuff through here. Sorry, guys. I'm just gonna leave it on this one. All right, so check it out. Basically, Orbeez are these little solid balls. You put them in water, they kind of puff up, and they turn into this little gel ball sort of thing. People are loading the solid balls into air guns, and they're shooting random pedestrians and random civilians with it.
That's awful. Don't ever do that. Oh, and we recommend anything on our show. Don't ever shoot anything at anyone.
Yeah, you should absolutely not do this. Do I have one of these? Can we do this?
If we saw someone, no. No,
I'm
guns.
kidding. No, we're not
shooting anyone.
I mean, okay. Here was actually. Let me rephrase it. You should absolutely not shoot any.
With anything.
But what if I shoot like somebody who's like a friend or a relative?
No,
we're not gonna do that.
Please,
right?
audience, don't shoot anything at anyone in your neighborhood.
Yeah, guys,
no.
really, don't go out there and shoot random pedestrians and people. In fact, don't shoot yourself. The one case that I read of that was that basically, well, this one didn't spark it, but this is the one that got picked up more recently. Is there was this girl, I guess she was at school, and she was doing something, and then all of a sudden she had this searing pain inside of her eye, and she's got. They say she's going to recover, but basically an Orbeez hit her right in the eye. Well, it did damage. She can't see out of that part of the eye.
That's
right now.
awful, man.
So I gotta say, this is dangerous. They're loading them in airsoft guns. They're shooting them at people. This is absolutely a horrible idea. Don't do this. Don't shoot people or anything
I can
like
only
that.
think of whoever did that in 4-letter words.
Yeah. And another thing,
that's awful.
Whether you're a parent or not, watch out for these TikTok trends. Some of these get kind of
Don't
dark.
do it just because you saw somebody do it. Report that. Like, I know you guys see that there's like a reporter flag the video. Flag the video on TikTok.
And they're not, and they're not just, and they are not just getting in trouble, these people. There are charges being filed. Like, they're treating these things as dangerous weapons, and people are catching
that's just
for this kind of stuff.
Just because you saw somebody doing it in a video, guys, look, that's just as real as a crime. Do not do that.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. Just watch out for this, guys, and watch out for trends and stuff like that. I want to plug more.
And call the police.
I want to plug more
police.
TikTok stuff into this later. We'll see if we can get connected with it, and we'll see if we can get more of that. We also got to get permission and stuff to any people who use videos and other stuff. Speaking of which,
so we're just saying, call the police, though. You don't need to see the videos to call the police.
I am working out the details. I have a approximately $30 to $50 tablet, depending on how you look at it, that came into my possession, and I'm thinking it's about time next week. Probably it'll be time for the next contest, where you can go to our website, thisweekshowandpodcast.com, and basically just send a comment with your name and your information, and we'll choose a person, and we'll send you a free tablet. It won't be till next week to do it, but yeah, I just want to give you guys a heads up. We'll probably be doing that next week if we can get everything together. We've got about 8 minutes and 35 seconds left. I want to go to Halo.
Oh, yeah, Halo.
It is fantastic. It is incredible. The first episode was
just us.
Absolutely get into and watch. If you're a fan of sci-fi, I think you're really, really going to love this.
Yes, and so you know, all of our reviews are our reviews, guys. We don't cut and paste reviews. We go and do it. We watch it ourselves. So that
we
don't
take
opinion
this
of
from
it.
anyone. We absolutely go and we watch this stuff and we bring it back from here, and we tend to not put the stuff on here that's that we don't enjoy so much. Oh my gosh, I had some of the best cereal this week. We got to do a formal...
Yes, we did on the what is it? The Life cinnamon?
Yeah, it's
whole
life.
grain?
It's life.
Let's talk about life.
It's life. It's like Chex. It's like Chex. It's shaped like Chex. It's Life cinnamon cereal. I do not have a.
It's whole wheat, folks. It is so delicious. Just the right kind of sweetness.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do this. We're an equal opportunity. We're an equal opportunity podcast / show / everything. Okay.
That's it. That's yes. It's.
Yep. Give me.
You want to say the name, or do you want me to?
Give me a second. I don't
yeah,
think I
that's
don't
it, folks.
Yeah, so guys, I just want to do a shout out this week because I just discovered. Props to anyone who already knows this.
This
but
isn't a plug,
cereal,
guys. We're not making money.
No, we're not being paid for this. We see a really good product or a really neat thing or something like that, and we want to plug it in and we want to tell you guys about it.
Good.
And this cereal is not ridiculously sweet. It's not a candy cereal, but oh my gosh, it is amazingly good for you and some of the best tasting cereal I think I have ever
delicious,
had.
guys. It's just the right amount of sweet. And just the right amount of it's not like the more ricier kind of the Czech one that gets soggy faster. And you could chill in the milk for a minute while you could get a big old bowl of it.
Yeah, dude.
No,
Guys, I know this is really out the talking of entertainment or
Pac-Man. No, that's okay. Pac-Man
yeah,
at life cereal.
Check this out, Cord. I put milk in this stuff, and it's not too sweet. It's like the right level of everything, like almost like a lower level, like not very sweet. I don't even know if there's a whole lot of sugar, and I gotta go look at the ingredients of it. But guys, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna plug this in right now. Life cinnamon cereal is some of the best. You got to get out. You got to try it. I highly recommend it. It's just really, really good. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's jump over the topics just one more time to see if there's anything we want to add.
I have a question. Actually, I have a surprise. Pop question for you.
Yeah. Go ahead, hit me with it.
Okay, Boba Fett versus Master Chief. Who do you think would win in a fight? Look,
we got to talk about the the opening picture we have here.
Boba Fett has Mandalorian battle armor. Let me just go. He has stats. He has Mandalorian battle armor and a jetpack. But Master Chief has a power suit with an energy shield. And he has powered armor, it makes him stronger.
Master Chief,
kind of like Iron
Man.
You
got. I gotta say, Master Chief on this one.
Boba Fett has a flamethrower. He has a wrist rocket, and he has a giant missile that he can shoot down ships with.
I admit,
shoots out of his backpack.
I admit that the guy's got flight, because he's got the jetpack that goes on it, right?
Yeah, his dad used to smoke Jedi. His dad was smoking Jedi.
And as we know from previous world wars and previous battles, that air superiority is something that wins wars. Air superiority wins wars. But this guy's got, on top of his incredibly thick armor, he's got shielding and stuff like that.
He does have an energy shield and power armor.
I haven't seen him shoot anything other than that really, really big rifle he's got. But I gotta say, I'm still leaning to Master Chief. I mean, maybe if he got out...
I think you're right.
If he got out far enough to where the other guy couldn't touch him with bullets, I mean, maybe. But as far as I can tell right now, I'm giving close range to Master Chief, and maybe I'll give long range
Boba Fett has maybe a higher assortment of weapons initially than Master Chief. Well, actually, Master Chief can carry a lot of weapons too. But Boba Fett, his Beskar would stop the blaster, but the Beskar doesn't cover his entire body. He has gaps in his armor. I think Master Chief would beat him.
It's a funny story. I was just thinking recently that because we've got these really great ideas. Oh, by the way, Cord has been doing some great development on some stuff, but these thumbnails and stuff like that and some other ideas. I was thinking to myself, what if we celebrity death matched it with Play-Doh and stuff like that, where we move it a little bit? Do you remember that old celebrity death match show, guys, where it was two clay figures, popular figures, and they would fight each other?
I've always wanted to do that with action figures, and
I think we could do it with Stop Nation and stuff like that. We need a lot of time. You need 8 hours to really do a segment like that. But guys, we have a lot of ideas. We have a lot of stuff we want to do. But if you've got some ideas and stuff like that, send them in. And I would love to do some stuff where we do verses and hash this stuff out. Now, we're not the first person to do this. So there are actually YouTube channels out there that actually specialize in this stuff. And I am not gonna take away from what they do, because they're probably people who can do it a lot better than we can.
But we do love to bring you our own stuff, like our own studies, and we love bringing you,
yeah,
of course,
absolutely.
our special topics and rants. We love his tech rants, and I like to come in with the alien stories, and I like to get in depth and go get the information myself. I'm not bringing up new things that aren't unfamiliar to the UFO community, but I will go look up and cite my sources and be like, hey, this, like I do in our previous episodes, like here's the Department of the Defense and stuff, and here's how, you know.
We always want to make sure we get, we always try to get in the description and stuff like that, all the sources, websites. We try to give credit. In fact, I'm really, really specific about this. I want to make sure anybody's stuff that we use, even royalty free, we absolutely give credit to the people who deserve it, because we could not do this without the help and dedication of everybody else who helps us take shortcuts. And hopefully, to some extent, we'll be able to add back to that community. I think that's something we'll definitely want to work on.
We all do, but we want to give you our
do.
angle, especially on reviews and rants. Like, this is what we think about it. This isn't what we saw someone else talk about. Like, this is our homegrown view of it.
Yeah, guys. All right. So right off the top, Nicehash, either get rid of it or quarantine.
Don't mess with Nicehash.
They have gotten into. They hit my accounts now. I have two-factor authentication, and I use Google Authenticator now for everything. As some of you may know, I started doing that after I started getting some really weird issues and people getting in. It has stopped them time and time again. I've been really, really lucky about that. I do not want them to touch my retirement, so to speak. Yeah, watch out for that. Bobofet, kick butt, and I think that's about it.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, that is the end of the show and podcast today.
Oh, there we go.
A second, I gotta go and I gotta kill that.
Oh, that's the time. We're out of time.
Yeah,
everybody, you have a great day. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah. Thanks again, everybody. Have a great rest of the day. And hold on just a second.
Bye.
I want to make sure I get
Bye,
this out
everyone.
right.
Ah, that's cool.